Jai Mahamaya Ki Jai, Vishveshwari Mata Ki Jai, Bhole Baba Ki Jai. We'll go on with further reading in chapter 60 of the Devi Bhagavatam, retold by Ramesh, Menon. The Devi Ganga, who washes the sins of men and the Devas alike, springs from Vishnu's holy feet. She is fluid, lustrous, and eternal. She delivers those that bathe in her to Golaka. She is the best of the sacred rivers that flow in the world. She is the string of pearly water beads that adorn the Lord Shiva's jata. She is the incarnate tapasya of the rishis of Bharatvarsha. She too is an amsa of the Mula Prakriti, the Devi Bhagavati Mahamaya. Embodied, she is like the full moon, white as the pale lotus, as milk. She is also the essence of Shuddha Sattva, lucid, a heaven's crystal, and quite free of ahamkara, chaste and loved by Narayana. Tulsi Devi, who lives in the world as a sacred plant, is also the Lord Mahavishnu's consort and dwells in the Lord's feet. The wise say that at her very touch and by her scent, bhaktas achieve samadhi. She too burns the sins of the Kali Yuga with frequent fire. She is herself of the nature of Agni. She is like a Kalpa Vriksha and mistress of all plants, great and small, in the land of Bharatvarsha. Manasa Devi is the Muni Kashyap's daughter and Ananta Devas in this world. She is the mother and queen of all Nagas, and they adore her. She sleeps on a bed of serpents. She is a Siddha Yogini, a Vishnu Bhakta, and the kindly bestower of the fruits of tapasya. For she herself once spent 300,000 years at tapasya by the count of the Devas and became the greatest tapasvin on earth. Her fine body always radiates the Brahma Tejas. She has Brahma's very nature and is always meditating upon the Parabrahman. In a human life, once, she was the chaste wife of Jarat Karu Muni and bore Astika as her son. Then there is Sasti Devi, Devasana's mother. She is the best of the Matrikas. She is the foster mother of the world and the bestower of sons and grandsons. It is told she lives besides every child as an aged yogini. She is the sixth amsa of Mula Prakriti, and hence her name, Sasti, the sixth one. She is worshipped in Visakha, the settled guardian of children everywhere. The Devi Mangala Chandika goes from house to house bestowing blessings and boons. She journeys by land, air, and through water. She was born from the face of the Devi Mula Prakriti. She is Mangala Chandi because she is joyful and auspicious always and does only great good wherever she goes. Yet during the dissolution there is none fiercer than she is. She is worshipped on the day of Mars on every Tuesday. She too is a great granter of boons, of sons, wealth, fame, and indeed the gift of all things a bhakta may want. Then there is she who is half of the Devi Durga, who sprang excuse me. Then there is she who is half of the Devi Durga, who sprang from the brow of Mula Prakriti to kill the Asura Sumbha and Nishumba. She is Maheshwari Devi Kali, who can destroy the universe in a wink if she is roused. She is fierce, full of energy. Her splendor is that of 1,000,000 suns, incredible. Her body is black from the fierce tapasya she does to Sri Krishna. The Devi Vasundhara, the earth, is also part of the Mula Prakriti. Brahma and the Devas, all the Muni Mandalas, the 14 Manus, and all men worship her, the Blessed Mother. She is the source of sustenance and nurture of precious jewels and metals that form in her great womb. She is the refuge whom kings adore, for she bestows prosperity and is the life of the jivas that dwell on her. Of course, there are also the Devis who are the consorts of the gods. The Devi Swaha is the consort of Lord Agni, and without her, he is powerless to receive any oblations. Dakshina and Diksha are both queens of the Lord Yagya. Diksha is given at the beginning of any auspicious ritual or sacrifice, and Dakshina at the end. The Devi Swada is the wife of the Manas, the Pitris. She must be worshipped when the ancestors are, or the worship is futile. Vayu, the wind's lady, is Svasti. Vayu, the wind's lady, is Svasti. Pusti is Ganapati's queen and bestows health and strength, for she is nurture too. Tusti, who is contentment, is the Devi of the splendid Lord Anatasai. And Sampati is the Lord Ishana's mistress. Without her, the earth would be plunged in poverty. The Bhagavan Kapila Deva's wife is Devi Dirti, and she is the wellspring of patience. The Devi Sati is the goddess of truth, the Lord Mahadeva's consort, and he is known as Satya Deva as well. She is the mother of friendship. The Deva Punya, the Lord of merits, lady, is the Devi Pratrishta, who is the goddess of celebrity. She is the enlivener. Daya, she who is mercy, is the queen of Moha Deva. She is the source of hope in the world. The Lord of good works, Sukarma Devi, is Kirti. She is fame. Kriya, who is deeds, is the consort of the Deva Udyoga, who is effort, industriousness. Adharma too has a Devi, Adharma, who is the mother of liars and the goddess of cheats everywhere in the world. She was never seen on earth during the Immaculate Kirti Yuga, but her influence has grown enormously since the Treta Yuga, when rishis of Tapasya could see half of her Suksma Rupa, her subtle form. Then on, she has become more and more evident, and there is none so much match for her in brazen assuredness and shamelessness. She has a nameless brother, Deceit, who is always at her side as she ranges the earth. But there are the Devis Shanti, Lajya, peace, chastity, and shame, who curb the wild influence of our dharmas and her brother. It is only thus that the world has not yet gone entirely mad and vicious, even in the engulfing darkness of the Kali Yuga. Bhuti and her sister Atibhuti, who personifies genius, and Sharma, who is fortitude, are the Lord Jnana's Devas, and they help hold the world somewhat steady against the onslaught of reckless evil. Dharmadeva's Devi is Murti. She is lovely and the refuge of the Lord. She has the Devi Lakshmi's own nature and beauty, and her fortune as well. The Siddha Yogini, Nidra, is the consort of Rudra Deva, when he is Kal Agni, the fire of the time. All jivas spend their nights with her. The three Sanyas, day and night, are also Kala's queens, who could keep count of time if they did not exist. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshwari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai.